Hello friends, Sergei Shoigu in 11th Moscow Conference on International Security said Kiev regime, despite heavy losses, is trying for third month to wage counteroffensive. He further said, since beginning of counteroffensive, Ukrainians have lost 66,000 men and 7,600 pieces of armament. Well, I will say that is the internal problem of Ukraine, and as far as Russia is concerned, it has to look after the special military operation which is being opposed by Pentagon and allies. Now from southern war theatre in Orikho sector, Ukrainians carried out a multiple of counterattacks towards Robotyne. However, it was repelled, and in turn Russians carried out counterattacks, but that too had no success. But in final, the Ukrainians made some grounds towards south of Robotyne. On Rimivka salient, Ukrainians launched sabotage and reconnaissance group close to Eurozone, but did not manage any success. On the right flank, the Russian army launched offensive and Ukrainians withdrew on some of the key locations. Ukrainians counterattacked towards Novodonetsk and Novomyorsky, and also towards Donetsk and Zaporizhia border managed to have some marginal gains. On Kherson front, no significant changes. However, Ukrainians continued shelling on the east bank of Dnieper river, and also two Ukrainian reconnaissance groups landed in close proximity of Antonovsky Bridge. Russian army has been able to stabilize situation near Hola Pristan. Coming to north towards Liman direction, Ukrainians carried out attacks towards Torsky and Dibrova, however were not successful. In Kupyansk, the Russian offensive continues towards Sinkovka, Peshchanoe, Berestovoe and Stalmakhovka, and with minor gains. The aim of Russians towards Kupyansk Svatovo direction is to continue moving towards Oskal. In eastern Bakhmut front, ISW says that Ukrainians continue offensive operation in Bakhmut direction and made advances, while it also further says that Russian army offensive did not manage any gains. In Ugledar direction also, the Russians carried out counterattacks but without any gains. Marinka situation is by and large similar. Most of counterattacks are culminating into creation of grey zone, and many small parts of the small locations or establishments are changing hand many times, like what happens in a match of tennis where the tennis ball keeps changing the court. On interdiction missions, the Ukrainian drones and artillery shells have been reaching in various regions like in Moscow, Tver, Belgorod and Donbass, also in Bryansk, while the Russians carried out attack again on Reni port. Powerful explosions on the bank of Ukraine and Romania were seen. The Russian UAVs have been hitting continuously the Odisha port and adjacent regions. Related informations: Moscow is raising second heavy artillery brigade. Russian aerospace forces have launched FAB 1500 M54 with UMPC. These are gliding stand-up bombs, meaning they can be launched from a distance and have planning and correction modules to allow a particular glide path and hit the target. Accuracy is 5 meters while crater is a diameter of 15 meters, but it can destroy an area of 2 square kilometers. Can be launched by Sukhoi 34 or 35. These fighter bombers can carry 3 of them and launch them simultaneously or one by one. Now Sukhoi 2 can carry and launch Kinzhal hypersonic missiles. Earlier only MiG-31 used to do so. In the meantime, US Secretary of State Blinken has reached Kiev. And this brings an end to my video today. See you tomorrow. Thank you.